I'm going to discuss factory method design pattern in C#. So if you read this sentence, the factory method design pattern provides a way to create objects, letting subclasses to decide which class to instantiate. In order to explain this particular sentence, I use an example code. This is just an example. Okay, so let's say we have two particular classes, A and B. A and B, they are we have a method called display. Public, the access modifier is public, display, return type is void. Here also we have a method display return type is void. Now we at the middle of execution of an application, we want to decide whether we create an object from this particular class or this particular class. In order to do that, we need another class. Okay, that class, let's give the name E. Actually, these names just for an example, just for examples, I have given these names. And not only two classes, you can have any number of classes when you apply factory method design pattern, but I have designed the simplest example in order to explain the idea. Okay, now let's say we need another class. Now we have two classes. Now in order to decide whether we create an object from this class or this class, that decision is taken within another class. There we include the method public, method name is m, pass a parameter of type integer and its return type. What is the return type? Okay, so in order to decide that, we need to create for these two classes, we need to create an interface. Now the name, just the name, the signature of these two methods are equal. Method bodies differ to each other, but anyway signatures are the same. Therefore here we include the signature display, signature of the operation display, and its return type is void. Return type is void. And now from from this interface we realize these two classes. Okay, so the return type of this method, we take it as IT. Okay, so that is how we, this is just the sketch for the code I'm going to discuss. Now let's see how it's done. Now we include everything within class program. There we have the interface, we have implemented the interface. Now here we do not have to specify the access modifier, because in C# by default the access modifier of all of the members inside an interface is public. Therefore just I have included it as void display. Okay, then this class A realizes the interface IT, and here we implement the method like this: console.writeLine A. Class B, it implements the method like this: console.writeLine B. Now this is our class E. There we include a method that that's return type is IT. Return type is IT. Now we know that to our both of these classes we have realized from IT interface. Therefore, that is the reason actually we have got IT as the return type for this method. That means we can pass an integer value here. If it is 0, then we create an object from this class. If p is 0, we create an object from class A. That means new A. We invoke the default constructor of class A, and then we create an object from class A. If p is not equal to 0, then we create an object from class B. Okay, so now after we have this part will return the memory location of the created object. Okay, this one also returns the memory location of created object, and this method can return it, because now you know A and B both of classes realize from this interface. Therefore, since return type is IT, we can return the memory location even if the object type is A, we can return. Object type is B, then also we can return. Okay, that is the idea of the method. Now let's look at our main method. Let's look at the main method. Now very first line of code, we can create an object from class E. This is our class E, then object from class E. Okay. So now here we have a method. Its access modifier is public. Method name is M. It has a single parameter with name P. Okay, P. Its return type is not, the type of the parameter is int, and return type of the method is it. Now this is our object, and now S is the reference variable. Now it stores the memory location of this particular object. Now we create in the second line of code, we create a reference variable of type it. Okay, we create a reference variable of type it. Okay, then to T, after that to T we assign s dot m0. Now let's see, the type of the T variable is it. Okay, now let's see here, this one is our simple S, this one. Okay, then M method M, operation M is executed, we pass 0. We pass 0, therefore an object from class A will be created. Class A. Class A, an object from class A is created. Okay, S dot M means this method, we pass 0. Therefore, when we pass 0, it will return new A. That means an object from class A is created, and its memory location is returned by this M method. Okay, so memory location will be saved in T variable. Okay, that's what happens when we execute this particular line of code. Now let's move to the next line of code. We invoke t.display, then t.display. Okay, then t.display means now the display method available in this particular object. Now let's see. Display method available inside class A, that will console.writeLine A. Now the output is A. Okay, output is A. Then after that, let's see the next line of code. Again, to T, we invoke simple s dot m7, simple dot s m7, that means s dot. This method will be invoked. Then here 7 means this condition is false, it comes here. It creates an object from class B. Okay, it creates an object from class B, and now memory location is returned, and now T variable, to the T variable memory location will be assigned. Therefore, this is no longer there. Instead, T reference variable stores the memory location of this particular object. Okay, then let's move to the next line of code. T dot display. T dot display means the display method available inside this particular object. The object type is class B here. Okay, therefore now let's go here. It invokes display method console dot writeLine B. Therefore B will be displayed. Okay, so and actually now at the end of the code I have shown you the output. This is the output of the entire code. And now in this way actually we can explain factory method design pattern. They are actually within our application. We can decide whether to instantiate class A or B. Likewise, we can do, actually here I have used a very simple example just to explain the concept. Now you understand the concept, and not only 2 classes, we can use any number of classes. Okay. Likewise, in design patterns, actually we have to understand the idea. Then once you have understood the idea, you should be able to apply it to your own problem. Okay, that's how you work with design patterns, and hope you understood well, and thank you for watching.